What is up, guys? Santa Cacus here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and today we have the guide for everything you need to know about baking cookies in the brand new Dawning 2020 event for Destiny 2. And so, let's get started. But just before we do, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you haven't to be notified of future informative, helpful content similar to this. Guys, we are on the final stretch. We are so close to that 1 million subscriber mark, so thank you so much for your support. Alright, now let's get started with what you need to know. Firstly, when it comes to baking cookies, you're going to start a quest from Eva Levante, and when you accept that quest, you're going to receive your oven along with some starter ingredients. Very importantly, there's actually kind of a glitch going on right now where your main character might not have this quest, it might just have the oven. If you do accept the oven, you won't really be able to progress, but if you switch to another character, the quest should be available for you there, and once you accept it there, you should be able to go back on that main character and accept that quest. Now, a little bit annoying, but that's how you get around it. In any event, when it comes to baking cookies, you're going to combine 2 ingredients along with Essence of Dawning. Now, Essence of Dawning is acquirable through completing activities, and based on the activity, you're going to get a varying amount of essence. For example, if you load into a random strike via the directory, then you're going to get, 9-ish essence. But if you do a strike in the proper Vanguard playlist, then you're going to get like 18 essence. And if you do an Empire Hunt, you're going to get 2, so don't do those. In fact, since the game seems to award that 18-ish amount for any playlist activity like Crucible or Gambit games, and because completing a Gambit match can be substantially faster than doing an entire strike, Gambit might actually be your best bet for farming Essence of Dawning. In any event, once you get the essence, you can start combining ingredients and baking cookies. So, the thing is, once you discover all of the different cookie recipes, you can then masterwork your oven, as you can see. This is extremely important because it reduces the overall cost of essence when it comes to baking cookies. Prior to masterworking, it's 15 essence, and after it's only 10 essence. And because when you bake a cookie and deliver it to the right person, they can give you rewards that include the 3 specific to this event Dawning weapons. Baking more cookies overall because it requires less essence is a very important thing. So let's talk about how to get all the different ingredients and then all of the different available recipes for the Dawning 2020. Firstly, those ingredients. So, the green ones are going to come from different enemies. Vex Milk comes from Vex, Ether Cane comes from Fallen, Cabal Oil, Cabal, Chichen Powder or whatever chitin powder comes from Hive, Taken Butter comes from Taken, and Dark Ether Cane comes from Scorn. Now remember, none of these ingredients are guaranteed, they're simply a random drop. So moving on to the blue ingredients, firstly, we have Delicious Explosion. This drops either from weapon kills like rocket launchers or from grenade kills. Moving on from there, we have Sharp Flavor. This comes from sword kills. After that, Impossible Heat comes from solar kills. Then Electric Flavor comes from arc kills. And Null Taste comes from void kills. After that, you have Flash of Inspiration. This comes from producing orbs, and sometimes it seems like your teammates picking up orbs can also trigger this. Then we have Personal Touch. This comes from melee kills. After that, we have Superb Texture. This comes from getting super kills. Then we have Multifaceted Flavors. This comes from multi-kills. Then we have Pinch of Light. This comes from picking up orbs of light. After that, we have Balanced Flavors. This comes from getting kills with bows, scout rifles, and sniper rifles. After that, we have Finishing Touch. This comes from getting finishers. Then we have Bullet Spray. This comes from getting kills with fully automatic weapons like SMGs, machine guns, auto rifles. And then lastly, we have Perfect Taste. And this comes from getting precision kills. Now, important to note, you don't only need to go and do those things and then just get lucky to get these ingredients. Remember that Eva Levante offers bounties that also reward ingredients. The daily bounties reward specific ingredients, and then the repeatable bounties will give you random ingredients. So if you just can't get that flash of inspiration to drop, maybe you can get one via a bounty instead. Now moving on from there, let's go over all of the different cookie recipes, starting with the 5 new ones just added this year and working our way backwards. If you are a veteran player, you will have the ones that you've already done from previous years saved. So we have the classic butter cookies. This goes to Eva in the tower, and it's made with taken butter and superb texture. Bright Dusted Snowballs is for Tess in the tower, and it's made with chichen powder and multifaceted flavors. Then we've got Bittersweet Biscotti for the Crow in the Tangled Shore, made with dark ether cane and balanced flavors. Then we've got Blueberry Crumbles for Shawhan in the Cosmodrome, ether cane and bullet spray. Then the Etheric Cold Snaps for Varix on Europa is chichen powder and electric flavor. Then moving backwards, we have Ascendant Oatmeal Raisin Cookies for Eris Morn on the Moon, chitin powder and finishing touch. Then we've got Lavender Ribbon Cookies for Saint 14 in the Tower, Vex Milk and Personal Touch. We then have the 1000 Layer Cookie for Riven in the Dreaming City with Taken Butter and Delicious Explosion. Remember, you can utilize the wish system to simply wish to Riven solo, go down and deliver it to her without actually having to fight Riven. Keep that in mind. Then we have the Strange Cookies, and this is for Zur when he is in the tower, Taken Butter and Electric Flavor. Then we have Ill Fortune Cookies for Petravenge in the Reef, Dark Ether Cane, and Impossible Heat. Moving on from there, we have the Candy Dead Ghosts for the Spider, and this is Dark Ether Cane and Flash of Inspiration. We have the Dark Chocolate Motes for the Drifter. This is Taken Butter and Null Taste. We then have Vanilla Blades for Lord Shax in the Tower, Cabal Oil and Sharp Flavor. We then have the Infinite Forest Cake for Failsafe on Nessus, and this is Vex Milk and Impossible Heat. Then we have Gentleman's Shortbread for Devrim K in the Trossland. This is Ether Cane and Perfect Taste. We have Helsinki Bird Seed. Now this is for Hawthorne's Falcon, and this is Ether Cane and Personal Touch. Then we've got Telemetry Tapioca for Banshee 44 in the Tower, Vex Milk and Bullet Spray. Then we've got Chocolate Ship Cookies for Amanda Holiday in the Tower Hangar, Cabal Oil and Null Taste. We've got Traveler Donut Holes for Ikora Ray in the Tower, that is Cabal Oil and Flash of Inspiration. And lastly, we have Galar Doodles, which is for Zavala, Ether Cane, and Delicious Explosion. Once you have baked, not delivered, just baked all of these different cookies, you have the option to masterwork your oven and again reduce the cost. That is everything you need to know involving cookies in the Dawning 2020. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakis. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.